Hello and welcome to News Team Boulder. I'm Sammy Walden.
And I'm Savannah Sellers. Today we're talking about the dangers of road rage.
And later, a preview of the Macklemore concert. A former CU student accused of bringing pot-laced brownies to class last December has pleaded guilty to a single felony count. Thomas Cunningham pleaded guilty to fraudulently inducing consumption of a controlled substance. Members of the class were not aware of what they were eating. 17 other felony charges were dropped at Cunningham was given a 2-year deferred sentence. He also has to complete 120 hours of community service and write letters of apology to the victims. 19-year-old Mary Essa was Cunningham's partner in the prank, and according to a city prosecutor, she is on a similar deal for a deferred sentence. 2 students and the class's professor were hospitalized after eating the brownies. Cunningham has moved back to Texas with his parents and hopes to complete his degree at another school. Jazz Studies at CU Boulder just got a $2 million boost from alumni Jeannie and Jack Thompson. They are contributing the bulk of a new endowment that is expected to generate $80,000 a year to the jazz program. Funds will be used for guest artists and residency professional recording sessions and travel to national competitions. The program will be renamed the Thompson Jazz Studies Program in honor of the donors. In today's fast-paced, hectic world, people are faced with a new kind of road hazard. Aggressive drivers who weave in and out of traffic, who drive too fast on crowded highways, tailgate, scream at you, or use obscene gestures. News team Kylie Crew reports on her first-hand experience.
Coming up, even more construction for the CU campus.
And we'll be looking at how twins are helping CU researchers. When it comes to figuring out the causes of some of today's mental and physical health problems, it's likely that researchers are studying twins to find some answers. News Team's Alana Stravowski has a report. This summer will mark the 56th season for the Colorado Shakespeare Festival at CU, and it may be the last. From 2007 to 2009, the Colorado Shakespeare Festival lost $1 million. 2000 and 2012 had similar outcomes, and in turn, CU officials are hesitant to expend any more money on the festival unless it directly benefits students. The festival has started offering summer Shakespeare courses and is hiking ticket prices in hopes of generating more funding. The Boulder County chapter of the ACLU is now urging CU to not censor students' art after a student's work was removed because it showcased female genitalia. The chairman of the American Civil Liberties Union local chapter sent a letter to CU Monday stating that students should be allowed to express themselves freely. CU spokesman responded that this is not a free speech issue. He argued that the art was displayed in a public lobby where high school students tour and the art was too mature for them. The students' work was moved to a basement gallery. The removal has upset many students and faculty members, and they are not going down without a fight. Moving on to news in our college town. It was snowy yesterday and a little chilly this morning.
Can we expect things to warm up today, Katie?
It should get a little bit warmer. If we take a look at our outdoor camera, we can see it's blue skies and sunny.
Thanks for the updates, Katie. It looks like it's going to get pretty nice.
And moving on to sports.
That's right, Sammy. Good things are happening in the Pepsi Center. We'll look at the Nuggets' win streak as well as the Avalanche's re-signing of a key player. And that's all we have for sports for you guys today.
Thanks for the updates, Max.
Of course.
Coming up, we'll find out what's going on with all these Bieber meltdowns. Stay tuned. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to check us out on the web at newsteamboulder.org.
Have a great day.
Coming up after the break, Sam gives us a look at what's going on with weather this week.
And we'll hear about the latest on what's going on with that East Coast storm.
While they're trying to dig out from under, but here in Colorado, as we can see from our outdoor cameras, it's bright and sunny. I'll have more after the break. Hi, and welcome to News Team Weather. I'm Sammy Walden. Colorado could be having some snow later this week, but it won't be nearly as bad as what the East Coast saw with Nemo. Snow really started falling down Friday at 4 p.m. in Hartford, Connecticut. Over the weekend, the dreaded Nemo hit the East Coast, and as you can see here, roughly 3 feet of snow accumulated throughout the night, and it piled up fast. Now residents of Hamden are literally digging themselves out of 40 inches of snow in some parts of the state. Some people have been trapped in their homes for 2 days. Mayor of Hamden, Scott Jackson, says the digging out of this much snow could take weeks. Unlike the folks on the East Coast, locals in Payson, Arizona are actually enjoying the snow they received. Roughly 12 inches fell overnight, and students are enjoying the day off from school. Even some parents took the day off to go sledding with their kids. Although the snow has stopped falling, it has continued to come down in northern parts of the state. A tornado hit southern Mississippi, causing widespread damage within seconds. Trees were knocked down and over 200 homes were left in ruins. The twister reached speeds of 145 miles per hour. Several buildings on the University of Southern Mississippi campus were also damaged in the storm. At least a dozen injuries have been reported thus far. The storm that caused the tornadoes in Mississippi is now moving down in the southern parts of the state, causing rain, and moving eastward towards Florida. And Louisiana through Georgia will be experiencing a lot of rain, which may cause possible flash flooding. And taking a look at the national map, we have more snow in the southern parts of the state. Kansas, northern Texas, and the Oklahoma Panhandle will be experiencing snow from 4 to 8 p.m. tonight. Moving towards the northwest, we'll also be experiencing some snow and some rain as well, coming down from the north, moving down and around through Wyoming, Idaho, and Montana over Colorado, but there's not much going on there. But we will be expecting snow in Colorado later this week. If we take a look at the 4-day forecast, today's nice and sunny with a high of 40 and a low of 16. Wednesday, it's higher temperatures, but it feels colder with a 44 high and a low of 22. Thursday and Friday, we'll be getting some snow with a high of 37 and a low of 15 on Thursday. Friday, a high of 37 and a low of 18. That's it for weather. Back to the desk. The debate over gun control on the University of Colorado campus has been a long one, and it's not over yet. Last year, the Regent set a ban stating that CU was a gun-free zone. A group of student activists challenged the ban and brought the issue all the way up to the Colorado Supreme Court, which ruled CU students were allowed to possess guns if they have a permit. The reversal of the ban upset many faculty members.
When events such as Aurora in West Virginia happen, one of the things you think about is, what's going to happen in my class?
A bill passed yesterday stating that CU guns will be banned on all college campuses. A meeting will be held in Colorado Springs later this week discussing the issue. Vice President for Communication at CU says the regents are more so interested observers in this discussion.
Do the regents now have the authority to say whether concealed carry will happen on our campuses or not? And they don't. It's the legislature that has that authority right now.
After this meeting, the bill will be taken to the Senate, then the governor. Therefore, they are ways away from any final decision. Sammy Walden, News Team Boulder.